Hi, this is Mrs. York, your math teacher. I'm going to talk to you about operations with rational expressions. In this video, we're going to be working on some basic simplifying because our objective is to simplify rational expressions using basic operations. And this is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So you'll see here, basic simplifying. I have an easy problem for us and a slightly harder problem for us. So when we're simplifying, we're really just trying to reduce it down to its lowest values. So what I want to do here is let's just focus right now on our easy one, okay? All right, so here with our easy one, we look at it and we see there's a few things going on, but there isn't anything that we can go ahead and cancel out between the top and the bottom. Yes, there are the x square values over one another, but because they have the subtraction and the addition coming right after them, we can't bust it up like that. But if we take a look at just the top, okay, we look at it, we know it breaks down to two factors. It's x squared, so there's going to be two parentheses. Okay, x is here and x is here. Now, because this is subtraction, I know one is going to be minus and the other is going to be plus. That's just the rule for our factors. Now, factors of 3 are both 1 and 3. Okay, so if I take a look at this and I see that my negative is what is going to be the one with the bigger of these two numbers here, I'm going to put that as x minus 3 and x plus 1. So if we take a look, we've got x times x gives us x squared. Negative 3 times positive 1 gives us the negative 3. And then negative 3 plus 1 gives us the negative 2. With the x, okay? So there's the factors of our numerator. So now we're going to take a look at the denominator. And our denominator has x squared plus 5x plus 4. Same thing. I'm going to take a look. There are two x values. All right, so I'm going to set up those parentheses. I'm going to put an x here. I'm going to put an x right here. All right, positive, double positive means that I've got positive over here. All right, so factors of 4. Well, there's 1, 4. There's also 2, 2. And when we take a look, we're trying to find which combination of these will give me a sum of 5. And I know that's going to be the 1 and the 4. Okay, so that's going to give me x plus 4, x plus 1. Again, it doesn't matter which order you put these in. Okay, because they're both positive, we're good setting those either way. All right, so let's take a look. Now that we've got these factored, I really want you to take a look at that. Okay, so we factored the x squared minus 2x minus 3 out to be x minus 3 times x plus 1, right? And then we got the x squared plus 5x plus 4 factored out to give us x plus 4, x plus 1. If you'll notice, we have x plus 1 is a factor in both the numerator and the denominator. And our basic division rules with our fractions, whatever we have in the top can cancel out by whatever we have in the bottom. So if you take a look, we're going to see this x plus 1 is going to cancel. Now, what does that leave us with? Well, if we take a look here, we're going to see, well, I got that x minus 3 that's in the numerator, and then I've got that x plus 4 right here in the denominator. Okay, I don't have anything else I can do with those, so that is as simplified as it will get. Okay, now let's take a look down here at the one that I said was slightly harder. Okay, if we take a look at it, of course, these are not the same. The one on the top is a 3x. The one that's on the bottom is a 3x squared. Those aren't the same. There's no way we can cancel those out. Okay, so let's just take a look at what's going on. Can I factor what's here in the top? 3 and 4. Well, those don't have that they can really GCF with each other. So I'm going to have to leave that alone just as it is. Okay, so let's leave that 3x plus 4. All right, can't do anything else with that. Oops, excuse me here. All right, but I'm going to take a look at our denominator now. It's a square, so I'm going to see. Well, it doesn't look like our nice, perfect trinomials we've got here, that the a value is 1. So because the a value is not a 1, and we don't have a GCF, I'm going to use Cali method with this. All right, so let's take a look at this. Cali method says you'll take your a value, you're going to multiply it by the c value. Our c value here is -4. All right, that's going to give me that it's -12. All right, so factors of -12, that would end up giving me a +1. Well, I know that the basic numbers 3 and 4 do give me 12, ignoring the sign right now. And if I subtracted those, I could get a difference of 1. I just need to switch the signs around, because my bigger number needs to have that positive sign on it. Okay, so we're going to take a look, and that would be that it's -3, +4. That would give me this difference of 1 here, +1. All right, now remember with Cali method, we have to add in an extra step. So we've got to take our first term right here, that 3x. All right, and 1 is over -3. Okay, and then we also have that it's going to be over that +4. All right, and remember with that, we were able to write factors. Okay, now I want you to take a look. First thing is, I do want to see if I can reduce either one of these. So will 3x over -3 reduce? Of course it will. 3 will go into -3. All right, that's going to give me that it's actually going to be +x over a -1. All right, so how I reduced that was I just factored. I went ahead and did the division on that. We couldn't do anything with the x, and then we did have that it was a negative here on the bottom, so we've got to leave that. All right, so that's going to be my first factor, x minus 1. Then we have our second one, 3x over 4. This won't reduce anymore, so I'm just going to leave it alone here. 3x plus 4. All right, take a look at what we've got here. Ta-da! We have this factored. We had to use our Cali method. I know some teachers like to call it the bottoms up. There are just different things they call it. But, you know, this is, if you Google search YouTube videos for Cali method, shorthand to factoring, and it will bring this up as a super quick video that will help you know about this. All right, so if you take a look here, I've got the 3x plus 4 is on the top. And ta-da! It's also here on the bottom when I factored this. Okay, so when they're the same in the top and the bottom, we cancel those out. Now, what I have left? Well, I canceled this out here on the top. So that means I only have a 1 that's left. Okay, very important that you remember that. If you cancel everything out of either the top or the bottom, it still leaves you with a value of 1. So you've got to remember that. Now, on the bottom, we do have this x minus 1. There's nothing else that we can eliminate or simplify in any way. So this is our simplified rational. I hope that this helps you guys. And in the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to multiply. All right, peace out.